Oh, Justice Jen. Oh, I made it 8:05. I was just hoping more people would come on there, but you're not you're not late. Come on back. I'm going to give people a little bit of time to get on here cuz I'm going to do something weird today. So, um anyway, I've got one looking at me. I'll wait till I get three or four, maybe, if I can get that many, right? But me and my buddy Barney Fife here are going to be with you, and we're going to do something weird. But I put this thing at 8:05 um, for whatever reason. I don't even know why I did it. I know that's what John does, but hell, I can't copy every damn thing that he does, right? But I'll just sit with you till I got two of you now. And as you guys come in, say hi. Hopefully, Jen will come back. And she hasn't been with me in a while. Um, I always enjoy it when she's on there. I enjoy it when all you folks are there. There, we got four of you. Maybe one more. I'll wait for one more. And then we'll get this crazy thing started. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. There's five. Here we go. So, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. This is my paycheck or bust show. What do you say, Christopher Burns? What do you say, Clay Hall? And I hope Jen comes back. And so, hello to you five right now, and hopefully there'll be more later. So here's what we're gonna do. This is weird. I created this little roulette thing because I know people like to play this way. Now, truly, 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 I hate playing this way. But I created it hoping I'd bust the shit out of it to show you how dangerous plays like this actually can be. But all I've done is won money so far, and I'm like, well, dadgummit. And so I want to come in live with it, and I really do. I hope I can bust it. It's just dangerous, and I'll share it with you again why it's so dangerous. But anyway, let's just go on over to the table. Let me switch my deal here. See if I can do this. Let's go to that one. Boom! There I am. I'm still messing with lighting and whatnot, but I'm calling this the KKG special. But again, disclaimer: I don't want nobody to even try to play this crap. I really don't. But I'm doing it for a reason. All right. So let me take these away. All right. I got $5 grand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, everybody knows that I love just playing the dozens. I'm either going to play the dozens or I might go red odd or I'm going to keep out here. I don't play inside. Never have. I know how, but I'm going to share with you why I don't advise it. So, some of the most popular strategies start out, and I'm going to do 700 in the second, 700 in the first. But it's basically, as long as you've got one more unit over here than you got spread out over here, you're going to be okay. But they've got something called, I did a video on this a few days ago. It's called, it's some kind of Russian name. Anyway, that's where they'll do three units, and then 2 units. Remember, you always have to have one more unit here than you have here. Well, here's what they say. Well, all of it'll win you $100. It'll all win you $100, no matter what you get. But they always, and especially the guy over at CEG, he'll go, now, but if you get to 31 and the 34 or the 27 and the 30, or you get to 0 or the 00, there's 6 numbers. He goes, those are the only numbers that can hurt you. But when you get hit, And today we're going to play single zero. So if it comes up to a double zero, that's just going to be a neutral, no win, and no loss. Because I want to make this single. But even at a single, doing it this way, you got 5 ways that can beat you. Okay. And if you get one of those 5 numbers, you're going to go down 8 units. And now, but you're only winning 100 at a time. Well, why do people like playing this way? They think, and I need to turn my computer around so I can see y'all talk. There we go. Thomas Gregory, hello, buddy. They think that if they cover most of the numbers, that they're not going to lose. What a ridiculous fallacy that is. I have seen people cover 34 numbers. You can't cover more than 34 numbers if you're coming in here. You can't, because a single number only pays you 35 to 1. So I could sit here and put $100 on every number here, 34 of them. I still have 35, 36, 0. And if I'm on a double zero, I still have 4 numbers that can take 34 chips. They only need to do that once. Because if you win, you'll win 3,500. You lost 34, you win 100. It's just craziness. Well, so what I did was I created something different because I got a couple of home runs in it. But I don't want you to play it. But here's how it goes. So I've got 7 units, 7 units. I'm just using hundreds because that's what I do on my show. Then I'm going to pull out 6 units, which is 1 less than 7. I'm going to cover that corner, that corner, that corner, that corner. But then I'm going to split the 28, 31 and the 30 and 33. So I got 600 here. 7 7 is 14. That's $2,000. Or if you just do it in chips, then it's 7 chips, 7 chips, 6 chips. Okay. Here's what happens. Anything from 1 to 24, I'm going to win 100. How do I do that? Because I'm going to lose 6, right? Well, because I'm going to win 700 over here. I'll lose 1, it'll pay me double. So I win 700 net dollars here. I lose 6 net dollars, so I'm going to win 100. So I've got 24 chances to win $100. Well, to me, that's just the only way you play, because it's only a 2 to 1. If I lose, I go down. I'm only down 2, not 8. All right. But this one, I got $2,000, which is 20 chips. 7 is 14 and 6. 20 chips. If that 0 comes, or one of these other numbers, sorry about that, y'all. I probably got 10 more sneezes coming. If one of the bad numbers come, you're in trouble. All these systems built this way, sooner or later, you're going to get into trouble and you're going to go so far backwards, you're not going to get out of it. So I created this because I can win 100, or I can go down 200, I can go down 1,100, or I can go back up 700. There's a jackpot in here. So let's cover that. So 1 through 24, and I'm not going to just take these down all the time. It's a pain in the ass. I win 100. All right. Let's say, though, it lands on that corner, 25. If it lands on a 25, I'm only going to get paid 8 to 1. So if that happens, I'm going to lose 1,100 because I'll lose 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. But I win 8 plus this. So I go down $1,100. You just have to believe me. So a 25, a 34, a 36, any of the corners over here, I'm going to go down $1,100. Okay. I only have 4 chances. If I hit anything in the middle, 26, 29, 32, 35, I'm going to go down 200. Okay. Because if I hit there, I'm going to get 8 to 1 here and 8 to 1 there. I'm going to win 16 units plus the 2 that I get to keep. That's 18 units. But I have 20 units. I'll lose 2 units. But the jackpots, are 4 of them: 28, 31, 33, or 30. If I get one of those numbers, now I'm going to get 8 to 1 here and 17 to 1 here. I'm going to win 7 chips. In this case, $700. Okay. What's my bad? Really, the bad are the 4 corners. I lose 11. So if you get a couple of those in a row, you're going to be hurting. I'm not worried about going down 200 here. So the bad ones are the 4 corners. The good ones are 28, 31, 30, and 33. I'm going to go up 7 units. But if that 0 hits, you lose them all. Okay? That's what I have created. Okay? It's similar to the way a lot of people play this stuff. So one more time. Yes, I've won with it. I haven't actually busted myself yet, and believe me, I've tried. But it's coming, and I hope it freaking comes tonight. So I'm going to try to win $500, or I'm going to bust it, try it. Now with with $5,000 and $2,000 out, I can only do this twice. So if it gets me once and it gets me again, it's it. Okay. You're risking. All these people think if you cover all these numbers and you cover everything but 3 or 4, you're in good shape, and you're not. All right. So that's how that's done. And so let's go ahead and get my little cheapy board out here, and let's go ahead and crank it. All right, starts out with a 29. 29 black, which is middle, which means you would lose 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and you're going to win. You're going to go down 200. You just have to believe me. So I'm going to take $200 out of my rack, put it over into the bank, and here we go. I'm not worried about that little $200 loser. I'm really not. There is a 25. I am worried about that one. That's that corner I'm talking about. I love this. Come on, Ken, bust the shit out of this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and take the money on these. Okay, and then I get 800 here. 8 to 1. Okay, now let's put our 7 back. And then let's put 7 back. And then we need 6. I can't do this a third time. This may be a short video, and I hope it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But people like playing this stuff. I'm telling you, it's so dangerous. All right, so here we go. $11 black. That's going to net me 100. $8 black will net me 100. Now you see why I wasn't too worried about getting hit here. Okay. Hey, there's Waylon. There's John. What's up, John? Good to have you back, man. And Waylon, what's up? What's up? I'm just trying to show people how not to play. That's all. It's really weird. But anyway, when you win 100, 100, 100, you're not too worried about these. You're only worried about those corners is really all you're worried about. And hoping you can get a jackpot in here while you're making hundreds over here. That's the whole theory behind all this stuff they create that's so close to this. $17 black. That'll win me 100. $23 red. That'll win me 100. Now, see if I started off that way and wouldn't have hit some of this crap over here, I would be, 100 away from goal. But it happens. 29 black. Once I wipe everything down, that's a $200 loser. Whoops. So I'm going to just take the 200 bucks. But we're down. We're behind. That's the whole thing. You're behind. Okay. 34 red. Guess what? That's the corner. Okay. You're going to lose 11 bills on that one. All right. They pay 8-1 here. And that's it, right? So what do we got left out of $2,000? I got 1,000, 2,000. Actually, I could do this one more time, so I better. 2,000. I got 2,800 bucks. So let's go ahead. Since I do have the money, I got to bust out. But you see how far behind you are? And even if you was playing this way, I hit this twice. You went down 8. You went down 8. And you're only winning 100 at a time. You're down 16. Even if I didn't do it the way I'm doing it now. You see what I'm telling you? There's only a certain number of safe ways to play this game, but people still want to put all this shit out there. I'm telling you, you're going to lose. But anyway, I got to keep playing because that's the show. I guarantee if I get hit one more, I'm done. No jackpots yet. $11 black. That gets me 100. There's another 11. That gets me 100. You see why you just do the dozens? There's a 4 black. That gets me 100. I wouldn't have to worry about all this other crap that I'm trying to cover. That's a 25 red. Let's see what that does to me. That's the corner. That's the third flipping corner that I've hit. Boom. Okay. This pays 8-1. And you're toast. You got 8, 12, 15. Oh, shit. I have another $2,000. Guess what I got to do? We got to bust. All right. So there's 7. Let me get a 5 here. Got to do it. I got to wipe myself out here, but this shouldn't take very much longer now. Let's see here. Yeah. This 5 goes here. And then I'll show you something different. So I created this to show you how not to play. That's just what I'm doing. What do you say then, DGen 8 or DGen 8? Yeah, how are you? So hopefully this is going to resonate with you. And I promise you, there's people that's watching this sort of played this way, and you've won several times. You think you're invincible, but I'm freaking telling you, you're not. You're just not. $12. That gets me 100. See how far behind I am, though? I got to get some of these jackpots. Whoops. I have to put some money out here. This 6. I had $2,000. What did I do with it? I must have put it over here. Sorry. Here's the last 2,000 right here. Yeah, that would wipe me out. All right, that's cool. 12. That's a 100. But see how far I'm behind? With any system like this, just get behind and you're screwed. There's a 1. That's 100. You see? Just the dozens. $15 black. That's worth 100. You see how well this does by itself over here? You win $300 or $400, $500, then you get tagged. 3 or 4, 5, then you get tagged. I hope I'm stressing this good. 4 black. There's 100. 21 red. That's 100. What is keeping us going? The dozens. 10 black. Point. 7 red. That's worth 100. Another 10. That's worth 100. All coming from these 2 dozens. God, that's the third 10 in a row. Weird. Another 100. $21 red. Another 100. You see how the dozens work, y'all? Oh, I dropped my little crystal thing. We ain't even been over here for a while. We're fixing to, though. 29. Whoops. 12. Boy, it almost landed on that one, but it didn't. It landed on 12. There's another 100. There it is. Another 25 corner. It's over. It's over. Dog food, baby. Dog freaking food. Okay? But here's what I'm saying. I had exactly $2,000 out there. I'll get to walk away with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't have enough to keep it going, so I went bankrupt. It's dog food, right? I get at least 12, so I didn't lose the whole 5. I lost 38. But nonetheless, loser with a capital L. All right? Now, you got people. Let me get my sheet out here. Dog food. And I'm so glad that happened too. So we're 15 steaks, 4 dog foods. I set this up hoping it would fail. That's why this show is a little weird today. But I had to show you live what can happen to you. Now, you can sit here and do, what do they call it? They don't call it the Kasparov. What the hell does CEG call this damn thing? Anyway, 3 units. And then you just split the corners. Now, no matter what happens, you're going to win 100 unless the 31, 34, 27, 30, or the 0 hits. Let's do that for a minute. I'll give myself enough for like 2 hits. So that's 3. I need 8. I'll give myself 8 more. Put that in a rack. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if I can make 500 this way. 27. Look at there. God bless it. I'm telling you, people. Look. Doing it the way that Alex at CG, I think he even said it was one of his favorite freaking ways to play. You know, they're great people, but Alex, he likes martingales. He likes spreading this crap out. Well, there you go. My first freaking roll, I go down $800. Keeping in mind this Russian way that he likes to play, I'm 8 down. Right now, 8 down. I can only win 100 at a time. Now I've got to win 8 just to get even. Now, may I? I might. We're going to find out. But I might not either. This whole show is begging people not to play these ways you see on the internet that cover all these. Just don't. That's what this show is about today. So that first hit, we go 8 down. So there's a 13. We know we're going to win 100. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that in the rack. Anything that I hit, I'm going to win 100. There's a 30. Look, look, look. Boink. So Alex's favorite way just went down $1,600 just like that. He's got $100 left. All right. So I've given you the moral to the story. Don't do it. Don't do these ones that just cover all these streets. You're just trying to cover numbers that in roulette you cannot cover them. And the casino loves to see this board full. Chip on every number. They're automatic winners. It doesn't matter if they got to pay somebody $3,500 or whatever they pay 35 to 1. They don't care because there's 38 numbers cut. They don't care. The more you put out there, the more they love you. All right. So, Ken, how do you play this game? Here's how you play this game. I showed you these 2 dozens. At one time, I think it hit 9 in a row over here. Okay. This is how you play. Single unit, single unit. I don't care what that unit is. I don't care. If I go down, I only go down 2 units. I don't care. Okay, 2. That wins. I lose this one. They pay me there, pay me there. I'm up 100. You want $500? Do this. 22. That's worth another 100. You got 200. You can walk away now if you want. $32. We lost these 2. So what? This is with 0 progression. 0. Okay, I'm even. $29. Great. I'm down 2. I'm down 2. Not all of it. There's a 0. Now you're seeing the other end of it, but it doesn't matter. I go down 2 more. Now, if you wanted to start a progression, you can. You know, or you don't have to. It don't matter. $18. Okay. I can come back down to 1 if I want. $14. That's worth 1. Are you with me, y'all? 16. I'll do a couple more. 7. Lousy 33. It's all right. I guess I'm forced to do it one more time. Again, you can go flat this way. If you get enough of these, you'll be fine. But we'll just go ahead and we'll march it up just a little bit. I think I did the 31 with just red and black. That was a 9. Jumped out. See? This is the way you play this stupid game. And it still can beat your ass. Roulette, very volatile. You can do the 31 on red black if you want to. I think I won on that one before, but I think you get my idea. Let me come back over here. Oh. I don't care. Let me get here. Yeah, let me talk to you guys. Listen to me. I don't care what you see out there. I don't care. You're going to come up with all these crazy, man. If you're betting any inside, then don't. Just don't. You need to be in the outside. You need to be in the dozens, the columns, and the even money ones. That's where you need to live in roulette. You've got to protect your bankroll, and doing it the way that I showed you or anything like it. Streets, covering, all the corner. What? I don't care. You're going to get toasted. You're just going to. Please get ready for it. Now, the video that I did on this Sunday, I won like $2,000, right? But I still had to tell people, don't do this. And so I am glad this happened live. It's the dozens is really, if I play roulette, it's the dozens. I may do a little ladder. I may not. I may follow the winner. Doesn't matter. And I've lost that way too. I mean, roulette is a wicked, wicked, wicked game, y'all. Now you see why it's probably number 5 on my list. 6. It's just as wicked. Baccarat is really where it's at. Poker. All right, let's see what you guys got to say about all that crap. Let's see here. Shouldn't have you paid on the 25? No. Because I had one on the corner. Remember? Well, you can't see it now. Let me switch this real quick. All right. I had 6. One on each corner. Right? Plus this one. Plus that one. The 25 here, you lose all these. Plus you lose $1,400 over on the dozens. You only get 8 of it back. You go down 11. I mean, the way I've got it, right? If you're playing the Alex way, you would have won $100. Okay. But I hit these 2 corners twice, even doing it Alex's way. I went down 1,600, just like that. So some people will listen to me and some people won't. But I don't know what else to tell you guys on that. Let's see, Ken Brown, how are you? That's what gambling is, Ken. There's some good, there's some bad, there's some ugly. I know John over at Pro Craps, he tries sometimes very much just to tell you that, gambling just sucks. And I've even told people best thing you can do is stay out of a casino. But if you're going to gamble, there's smarter ways to play than others. Okay. I'm telling you, if you're going to pick roulette, stay outside. Stay in the dozens, the columns, or the even money ones. Live outside. It's the only shot you got. Now, yeah, there's some of you going to go, well, I played this kind of way because, I got an 80% chance of winning and I played it and I just win all the time. Well, God love you. Sooner or later, you're going to get whacked. I promise you. So don't come to Ken that Ken knows gambling and go, well, I got a way that I'm not going to lose. Screw you. You will lose. You will lose. Tell him, Barney. Barney, tell him. You're gonna. All right. Just please mark my words on that. Oh, my good. AZ, Craps, what's up, man? Yeah, well, it's just, better late than never, right? So I appreciate you coming in. I'm fixing to be done with it. This was a quick video. It went down like I wanted it to. So I'm just hoping I'm showing you guys something. That's all. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. John, you're welcome, man. Yes. Don't you hate this one? Don't say you love me, but hate it. I hate it too. I created it for a reason. John, I didn't create it for people to play it. I created it to prove a point. Okay. So mine went down. Alex's went down, and every one of them like it'll go down. That's my whole point. But you should hate this one, John. And I know you play the dozens just like you're freaking supposed to do. So, yeah, I hate this one too. I hate anything like that. But I had to create something to prove a point. I had to do it. So many people love this shit, and I just can't stand it. But it's their money, I guess. Hey, thank you, Waylon. I appreciate that. That AZ. If anybody that knows me, I do keep it real. It's the only way to do it. So, oh, good. Point proven. I hope I proved it in spades, man. And no offense to Alex or anything. They're great people. You guys just had the Craps for the Cure out there. They hosted great people. But Alex does love martingales on roulette. He does love what I just showed you, stuff just like it. But just because he's a great guy and they're accommodating and all that, don't mean you need to play. You don't need to play it, man. I'm telling you, I've been gambling longer and he's been alive. So please listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. What is this? What I really hate is being at a roulette table and everyone is leaning over and leaning in, rubbing their sweaty arms all over me, trying to cover the whole damn board. Yes, they do it all the time. All the time. And the truth of the matter is, if there's a bunch of people at the table, and let's say, and I saw this guy do it live and he lost his ass. Okay. He covered 34 numbers and he did it with $100. He had 3,400 out there and he got beat 2 in a row. It hit 000 twice in a row. He went down $6,800 just like that. But he got to cover all that stuff because he was the lone wolf at the table. If you got a bunch of people playing, they're only giving you very, very little time. And you don't have time to cover this whole table unless you do what John just said, fucking elbow you and get your sweaty crap on you. They're playing stupid. Sit at the middle of the table. Hold on, let me do this. Let's do this again. I want you to sit as close to the middle of this table as you can get. That's the seat. Everybody wants the middle so they can reach everything. And I want you there for the same reason. But or sit at one of these 3 spots, 1, 2, or 3. All you need to do is get to the dozens, You can go dozens. You can go follow the winner if you want to. You can go black only and do, say, the 31 or any decent little money strategy. You can go black even, black odd. Stay out here. And if you do anything but that, it's at your own flipping peril. I'm telling you. Let's see here. What do you say, Mark the Point? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? There's Jen. Boink. John is not talking about you. I was talking about you when you chimed in early. You said, "Oops, I'm early. I'll come back later." I never do a 8:05. This is the only time. So you came in like you were supposed to. I'm the one that screwed up with the 8:05. But hello, Jen. I got a little bit of that craps chat, or not craps chat, but craps for the cure. I probably maybe watched 5 minutes total. I was just busy. And I saw your little happy ass in there smiling right there in the middle of them boys. I saw it. I said, "There's Jen. Yeah, I know her." Oh, Waylon, what are you saying, man? Yeah, can't do it. Screw them people. They're nuts. Yeah, all the body fluids. And see, and that's another thing about roulette that's not really good. You're sitting all around the table, but you can't reach nothing. It's it's really a sucky game all around. Really, it really is. I play it, but I play it like I tell you. But other than that, it's a sucky game. To be totally, totally, totally honest with you. All right, I'm just trying to go through the. Yeah, yeah. There you go, Waylon. Right there. Play the regression up and pull with the dozens. Play a ladder with the dozens. I don't care. It's way better than playing that other crap. I'm just telling you. What are you saying about Jack Aces, John? Jack Aces has a good video on the outsides, even if you want to cover numbers, the streets, and the doubles, and the corners, and all that stuff pays the same. Yeah, but John, I don't care what he's covering out there, and I don't care how it pays. There are gotcha numbers out there that take it all. The end. I know you like that guy and all that, and he might be smart and all that, but it's gonna bite you. I don't care. You play that way, you're in trouble. Let's see. I'm just reading. I think you guys are chatting with yourselves now. I'm trying to cover it. Jen's part of the family. Of course she is. I'm going to beat her because John is going to. Okay, we all need to shame him. He's going to do a Biloxi meetup in 2024, so we can get down there with Waylon. Think about it. Me, Waylon, Jen, John, and whoever the hell wants to come down to Biloxi. Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, single if you can. Play zero only. 1-0. No, you're right. 1-0 if you can. God, you guys are rattling them now, man. I thought I was done, but I'm trying to read all you people. What do you got now? What I mean is playing a street pays the same as if you did 3 numbers individuals. That's a true statement. Yeah, I mean, God, there's so many combinations, and that's what gets people on roulette. You know, it does. So, it's the same thing as if I put a chip on 1 through 12. It's the same thing as me covering the dozen. It's the same outcome. And less time to put all that crap out there. Play the outside. I'll dig my heels in on this one, boys and girls. I will dig. I will dig hard. I will argue anybody. I don't care if it's the Jack Aces guy, and he's probably a wonderful human being. I don't know him, never talked to him, nothing. I will argue anybody on what I'm trying to tell you. Any of you. And be glad to do it. Oh. Yeah, look. The outside is so much quicker and simpler. It pays the same. Quicker and simple. What do we all, or at least I know I do. I know, John, you have too. Even in craps, some of the best strategies are the simplest ones, the easiest ones to throw out there. Don't pass spread, a 6-8, the 7-6-8. Just the easy ones generally are the ones that are most consistent, generally. So it's the same way with all this stuff. Really and truly, though, gambling sucks. It really does. Just you heard it from me, boys and girls. Gambling sucks. Keep your money. Stay home. Love your spouse. Right? Stay out of the casinos. They got enough money as it is. You don't need to give them yours too. What are you saying here? Whoops, that ain't what I wanted to put out. Does not advocate for playing the insides at all. Good. Well, see, I don't know him, John, and I'm not ragging him at all. But if he was an inside guy, I'd have to. Okay. All right. So he just runs them the good and bad and the ugly. Okay. Well, that's good then. That's good. Again, I don't know him or anything like that. So Jack Aces, if you're watching me, nothing against you at all. Nothing against anybody. Everybody has their opinions. I'm just strong on this one. That's all. And I know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Table minimum is 50 right now in DC, and it's still packed shoulder to shoulder. I know it. And why is it that all of the roulette channels talk martingale on Alex is the worst over CEG? He's the worst at it. Now, everybody know, and people don't even disagree. They disagree with me on this, and that's fine. My martingale, 9-step, blackjack, but you have to play it exactly how I play it. But everything else, martingale is terrible. In roulette, it's bad enough as it is. You always have holes, but not just one. You got to have at least, on a single zero, you got to have at least 3, minimum 3 holes that can wipe you out. And ain't it something? Sometimes, like John, when he rolls, his first roll generally is a fucking 7. When he's doing a don't, he'll roll a 7 or 11 almost every time. The very first roll gets behind, right? And John, you're out there. You can say, "Hey, I'm telling the truth." Same thing with roulette. If you only got 4 ways to lose, boy, they have a way of popping their head up a lot. So, let's see. AZ's talking to Jack. Jack Ace doesn't even advocate. Hold on. Doesn't even advocate for playing roulette at all. Oh, that's cool. So he's just a math guy that enjoys numbers. That's fine. Cool. I mean, I know that the wizard, Shackelford, he's the math and all that good stuff. And, there's things that he don't even advocate. And that's fine. I mean, I don't mean to get on a high horse. I don't mean to belittle or besmudge anybody out there. I don't. But dadgummit, I've been doing this too long. And, but I ain't going to apologize. What do you say there? He's just a nerd. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right. I think that's it. You guys are just talking amongst yourself. I've been doing this now for, I don't know, however long I've been doing it, but that's pretty much. What'd you say, John? I didn't have a 4 or 5 streak of 7s on my rolls. I know on the come out, You suck. Everybody knows it. If you're going dark, that very first roll, I would like to know, John, if you could go all the way back and every time you do a don't pass, the very first roll, how many times it's a 7 or 11? Most every show I've ever watched you do. And you still come out of it and all that, but you suck on that first roll. Or if you're doing a pass line, it'll be the 2, 3. You just have a way about you, man. That's the truth. All right, y'all. I gotta go get something to eat. I came straight from work to do this. I'm gonna end it now. Thank you guys for watching. And again, I don't know what my next one will be, but we're 15-4, steak 15 times, dog food 4, but this one ain't even Alpo. This is that greasy, nasty horse meat, gelatin looking. Hey, the dog food. Go watch. Go watch Back to the Future. If you guys remember Back to the Future, and he's got that little robot arm that dumps the dog food. Blah. That's what we freaking ate tonight. And I'm happy for it. All right, y'all. Gotta go. Appreciate everybody. Until the next time, be great. See ya.